Welcome to the Upper East region, home to the Paga Crocodile Pond. The pond that contains about 50 crocodiles. Well, some say they are gods. We are going to be getting up close and personal with these crocodiles and see if indeed they can tell us something. Well, I've got so much requests to put before them if they can solve my problems. I'm sure you also do. Let's go, let's explore. This is the much spoken about Paga Crocodile Pond. Well, this is the biggest of all the ponds. I have seen the crocodile, but I'm not too impressed, with the environment. I was expecting to see something beautiful, something indeed tourism. But unfortunately, there are not even chairs to sit around. And I think it's about time that we really pay attention to our tourist sites. This is very popular. This location is very popular. It attracts all kinds of visitors. But this is it. You can see the place is so bare, just the water. And while the crocodiles are in there somewhere, I think we can do much more. We need answers. I don't know what the tourism ministry is doing. GTA, GTDC, there's much more that we can do to promote tourism. That is, if we really mean business. Godfred, what do you do here?
Okay, I help the official tour guides to operate at the Chief Crocodile Pond here.
Okay, great. So tell me about the history of this pond.
Yeah, the history of the crocodiles rather, but not the history of the pond.
Whichever history, I want to know the story of this place.
Because the reason why the community of Paga people taboo the crocodile is that the crocodiles see one of our grandfather, who named called Palogo. He was a prince contestant of chieftaincy. He was the only son of his mother, but he had step-brothers. So his own brothers don't want him to see the chieftaincy. So they plan to kill him. Through that, one of his friends hinted him that this is what your own brothers are planning towards you. And said, if that is the case, you will not like to lose his life because of the chieftaincy. So they decided to run away. While the brothers too was following him with hawks and camels. While he got a very large river, he could not be able to cross that river. Then I stood and prayed while the crocodile came out from the water. Then I approached the crocodile. While the crocodile took him across the water, he went and stayed in a village under Burkina Faso called Kampala. While he married and gave one of his son name called Nave. So when Nave too grew up, he started to go to bush to harm. One day he was thirsty at the bush. While he saw the crocodile, he said, yes, this is what my father told me, that wherever I'm seeing the crocodile, I'm safe. The crocodile started walking while he's also following the crocodile. Went and entered water, also fed the water and drank. While he said some of the guinea fowl the bush guinea fowl that he killed, he said some of the crocodile while he returned back home to the father, while they narrate the issue of his journey. And the father said, if that is the case, they have to send the issue to the landlords of Kampala. That's the chief and the elders. So they got there to approach them. The chiefs and the elders say, you people are aliens to our community. You have no right to bring your own rules and regulations to our community. Not quite long, the Paluk passed away, and then they decided to return back from Kampala while he came and settled the village and the Paga here called Nania. So as he settled, the crocodiles to follow him to Paga here. While
The crocodiles followed him.
follow him to Paga here. And while he settled in Paga here, whoever coming to also join him here, he always warned the person not to take the meat of the crocodile, neither to kill him. And through soothsayers too, he decided to let them know that this is their totems. Whoever believes in him to stay with him, nobody should not make attempt to kill a crocodile, neither to take the meat of crocodile.
Wow.
Yes, so that's the short history.
All right, so it is believed that the crocodiles are gods.
Yes, in Paga here, we believe that the crocodiles are gods in Paga. We worship them. We don't kill them. We don't take the meat of the crocodile. Previous years, when we got to know that you are going to kill a crocodile, we do kill you. But now constitution varies. When you attempt to kill it and we get you arrested to the chief palace, and the chief will know what to prosecute you. Whether they sack you from the land of Paga or they take you to the law court, and the law court will deal all of you.
But why would somebody want to kill the crocodile?
Sometimes some people take the crocodile purposely for the meat. Others use the bite to poison one another during politics era. But now, because of the information being spread, people are not scared to go closer, neither to kill the crocodile.
Okay, so how many crocodiles do we have here now?
There are more than 300 plus inside the lake. And as
Hold on. Which lake?
this Chief Crocodile Pond, as you can see the water here,
There are over 300
more than that.
in this pond.
Yes, please.
Wow. How do you know?
Because during April, May, June, we are always cross-checking. By then, they always come out without any calling. So when they come out, then we'll cross-check the figure. So we always know that this is the exactly number, but we will not get the specific, like there are 1,000 or 800. No, not all of them will come out, but we'll be cross-checking. And we knew that there are more than 300 plus. But the plus can be more than 340 plus, 360 plus.
With tourism, in cases where direct use is problematic, conservationists tend to promote non-consumptive uses, particularly ecotourism. In this view, rural households can earn money from tourists. In Northern Australia, for example, saltwater crocodiles bring in much-needed tourist dollars, which forms an important incentive to protect the species. Right. Now, you mentioned that you believe that the crocodiles are gods. Have the crocodiles done anything significant for this community for you to really believe that they are gods?
Yeah, because the crocodile did a lot.
What have they done?
Because sometimes when something is going to happen, the crocodiles can easily hint us to know that something is going to happen.
How?
In case of when getting to evening time, then you hear that the crocodiles are all crying all over, means something great is going to happen. And sometimes too, the crocodiles in Paga here invite a lot of visitors, that those that we don't even know. They have been coming here to watch the crocodile while it's also generating the name of Paga. So we believe that the crocodiles did a lot to Paga here. Because those that we don't expect that they will even come Paga here, nada. So they travel all the way from abroad, whatever, to visit Paga because of the crocodiles.
Okay, so you don't believe that it is just tourism and the people just want to come and visit. You think it is the crocodiles that are inviting them?
Yes, mostly there is crocodile which is inviting them.
Okay.
Yes,
All right. So the crocodile invited me, right?
I believe so. If not, what do you want here?
Godfred, I must say that I'm impressed with the pond and still having the crocodiles in it. But I am very disappointed in the environment. This is not what you would want visitors to come and see. Apart from what nature gave us, that is the pond. I don't see anything else being done. Why is it so?
Yes, because we blocked here, not the animals to be getting in here. We block all the wires, as you can see. The wires are all laid down.
Yeah.
We fence the whole place, and the animals, we have a lot of problems here. When we fence it, and we said we have another pond, which that they used to do a garden, we call Nadia Garden Dump. They should send the animals there. Rather, the animals will come here, destroy. You can even see we made a lot of cleaning exercise every daily bread, because if not, here will be more dirty than as you have seen. And this is where they load the kettles to Kumasi, Accra, and Takoradi. So when they always allow those kettles, they all run in here to drink the water, and there is the full lot of cow downs and other things. So we have a lot of challenges. We spoke a lot to sometimes with the Ghana Tourist Authority.
What do they tell you?
Actually, they said they will sit about the issues. And secondly, we have a speedway just the back here. When there is a rain all over from the down, robbers, all the deadness thing run here. So always go, mobilize and pick everything out to go and burn. Then we spoke to see how the government can help us to block those all things, and if government can also come in to develop the place, because the place, as you can see, the dam, it's like the dam needs us to desalt it. So that's some of our problems too.
For instance, if somebody says he's coming to visit Paga Crocodile Pond, how would you want the place to be like so that you will not be embarrassed? Because people come here, there are no chairs, there's nothing, no water. I mean, it's not nice, you understand, for visitors to come. How would you want the place to look like? If you have to say anything to the Ministry of Tourism or to the government, what are your expectations?
Yeah, your first question, what I will answer to you is that when you created a chairs for people to come here and relax, there's another people which may also come here and cause a problem, because we have been facing it a lot. Assume that somebody will come, for instance, you're a visitor here, you come just to have a look of the crocodile. After you sit, whoever is entering with either sort to say his girlfriend, or they are coming just to watch and go, you would like to interrupt. How did you see the people? You know, it's not all people, those who like to, maybe when they are walking, then somebody should come closer to talk with the person. So that is why normally we don't want to get anything like chairs in there here. And this is the Paga Motel. If they can be able to renovate it, let it be function. So when people come here, they can easily walk there and relax and take their snack or whatever they want. They can sit there and relax. So we need Ghana Tourist Authority just to come and approve the attraction site, which is the Sultan, and we should plant nice trees to cover the place so that the place will look good shade. And I even plan that if some of us, we have the future plan, but we don't know whether the government will support us. Because when the desert here, we have a place like a platform where we can call the crocodile can, from the water, it can walk closer and climb that platform inside the water. While the water be around you, you can play with it, take your nice pictures and go. That one to be more attractive to visitors. That's my own opinion.
All right. So who employed you?
Yes, the community employ us. We working under community-based ecotourism.
Okay, so they pay you?
Yes, because when you go to the payment side, it due how people come. But it's just like we are helping, some of us are helping the community. Because assume that today that we have a lot of visitors here, it may be more than 3 months, 4 months, we will not even get anybody closer to you here. So if you said you are being employed, maybe end of 1 month, you didn't even see anybody, where are you going to get that coffers to pay the person? Yeah, so it's particular based on how visitors come. And you can see this bank too, just last 3 months ago, it nearly to, the water nearly to break the ban. So we have to go to, we call one village under here called Pinda to go and look at stones which you can fill it. When you look at over there, the water nearly break all those places. So we use a lot of money here to continue maintaining the site. And secondly, the reason why sometimes Ghana government cannot just come in fully is that this is traditional place. Assume that when they need something to perform or to pour libations, something like a cow, a sheep, you have to write proposal. So assume that if it is government, you have to write proposal to DC, write proposal before approval. Maybe whatever is going to happen, it may happen. So this is a traditional pond. Yes, only government can, if government want to come and support, they can support, and we'll sit with the chief and the elders here to see what they can do. To share ideas to maintain the site. But this one can never ever fully go to the government. Because when, assume that we taboo a crocodile. You are from Volta, you are from Greater Accra, you are from Asante region, you don't taboo crocodile. So when you come and feel that you wanted to take a meat and you kill a crocodile, the Paga people accepted you? No. So that's the reason why only the community-based ecotourism, we are under Paga. The Paga people can easily work here, and not all the Paga people can work here. It's those who are taboo and they are from the royal clan, they can easily help here.
All right, thank you very much, Godfred.
Thanks too.
Economically, in several countries, crocodile ranching has become an important income-generating activity and provides an incentive to conserve crocodiles and wetland. Rural communities in Papua New Guinea, for instance, earn money through the sale of juvenile crocodiles to commercial crocodile farms. Crocodile leather, commonly referred to as skins, hides or croc, is considered an exotic leather due to its relative rarity and the level of craftsmanship required to produce handbags, apparel, furniture and upholstery. Crocodile leather is lauded as one of the most valuable leathers and is found in the fashion lines of most top brands such as Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Versace and Burberry. If you ever thought that there is only one pond in Paga, come again. Paga is a community of humans and crocodiles, and so from the first pond, we paid a visit to another pond, and I was simply amazed. So this is the second pond. No, but it looks like these crocodiles here are more vibrant, because we have a lot of them coming out to see as this crocodile just ate. So I just want to believe that it's very safe and it's in its friendliest mode. Well, so you're still at the Paga Crocodile. You've heard all the stories, but still, I believe that there's so much we need to do, to boost tourism around this area. Ooh, that guy was just getting up. Right, so there's so much we need to do. I think this is so beautiful. Nature at its best, but the environment is not really the best. And so if you really mean business as far as tourism is concerned, we really need to pay attention to some of these tourist sites. But I must say that I'm very excited because you don't really see a lot of these. And this is how blessed we are in Ghana. This is UTour on City TV. Hi guys, I'll see you later. Culturally, another justification to conserve crocodiles in the wild is that crocodiles contribute to human well-being. The conservation of species and habitat is important for aesthetic, recreational, scientific, spiritual and psychological reasons. The mysterious life of the crocodile, the enormous size that it reaches sometimes, its fatalic aspects have influenced greatly the imagination of the community in which they live. These spiritual values provide some form of protection for the species. Michael, so tell me about the crocodiles here.
Yeah, this is the crocodiles in Paga, and I born it, I met it. But since I was born, I don't see any accident in here. Because they are wild animals here, we don't eat the meat of it, we don't kill them. When they die, we need to bury them away, we bury ourselves, and we believe that they are our sisters.
They are your ancestors?
Yes.
So when they die, you bury them at where we bury human beings?
No, there are some place that we normally to bury them.
Okay.
When they die, some people use to use the blood. See, the blood is very poisonous.
Okay.
So through that, if they die, if you want to bury it, we bury secretly. No one knows that we bury the crocodile. Okay. We don't show their cemetery for a tourist. Because some of them, they will have to come and remove it and use the ball and then the skin. So
how many crocodiles are in this pond?
Yeah, they are getting to 150. We don't know the actual number.
Really?
But there are about 150 crocodiles inside there.
Okay, so I visited a pond earlier at the other side, across the street. So are they all the same, or there's one pond that was older? I mean, tell me about that. How different is that from the here?
Yeah, what I know is this is the first pond where the crocodile started. As soon as when we get there, you see the hotel there. That dug that pond for the chief and then the hotel. So from there, this one moved to that pond. So this where the crocodile started. To me, that I know that this is the first pond in Paga here. Okay,
are crocodiles dangerous animals?
No, they are not. We go inside and swim with them. Look over there. They are swim with them all over, but they don't do anything.
All right, thank you very much, Michael.
You are welcome. You are welcome. Thank you very much.
Okay, Michael, what are some of the problems that you face here?
Yeah, because this time you see the water level has reduced, so the pond need to
The
drag.
water used to come.
Go to where the big buses is.
All that area was full of water.
Around August, we stand there and call the crocodile there.
Wow.
So see that the water left only just like this. So what the problem is to drag the pond, and then so that the crocodile will get enough water to live.
Okay.
Other than that, every day they need to fight and that die because of the water is small like this.
But what causes that?
Yeah, because of the food. See that with the water left like this, there's no food for them. So every day they are struggling and catch each other in the water. Okay. So they'll fight, they kill each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But what I want to know, how come, is it because of the weather that the water has come back? Why is the water here? Or when it's rainy season rather, the water will be full to that side?
Yeah. Because of the weather.
Okay.
Because of the weather. Okay. That the water has reduced. Okay. Yes.
When I went to the other side, I was told that the crocodiles are gods. You worship them here. Are these crocodiles also gods?
Yeah, we are gods.
Why? What have they done to deserve that status of being gods?
Yeah, what we believe that we learned that this crocodile saved the life of the founder of this town.
Who is that?
Neve.
Okay.
That Neve. She was a hunter. So one day we went to the bush on hand, all this water and food we took along with him got finished. So he was thirsty. There's no way we could do to get water to drink. So the Neve go and suck under the tree. He saw the crocodile passing by it. And during those days, we were killing the crocodile. But that particular day, because it's thirsty, he realized that the crocodile didn't see anywhere apart from water. So this man get up and follow the crocodile gradually. And when I enter the hole where there's water there. So the fact the water and drown, fills on the containers, he started hunting again. So when this man finished hunting, come back home, come and made a river. He couldn't cross the river. So she was standing there, so the same crocodile tried to cross that river. So the hunter spoke to the crocodile for help. And then he held a tail of it, and the crocodile pulled it across the river. So when this man get home, that he narrated to family members about what is happening. And during those days, anything happening like that, they used to go to a soothsayer. So I went to the soothsayer confirmed that he shouldn't venture to kill any crocodile from his life. So from there, I swear that if you're rain it, the entire family died never. You don't have to kill the crocodile or take the meat of it. Okay. So after now, we follow the same tradition up to date.
Traditionally, even though crocodiles are notorious for their scaly skin, their fat is rich in skin healing and softening ingredients such as vitamins E and A, linoleic acid, sapogenes, and antiseptic terpenes. This is why it's been used for centuries to treat conditions like eczema and psoriasis. So although these crocodiles provide major tourism for the community and the country in general, much more needs to be done to give the ponds the status they deserve. If we really mean to boost domestic tourism as a nation, then we are very far from achieving our aim.